Senator James Inhofe joins us here on the Mancow Radio Experience, and he is the guy that's been saying that global warming is a lie. He's been saying it since the beginning. Global cooling, climate change, all of this, the ego of man to believe that we're causing all this. What about the polar bears, Senator? I mean, I keep hearing all the polar bears are dying. Is that not true?
No, they got a real serious problem with the polar bears. They have quadrupled their population since 1960. So they got an overpopulated situation there. Here is the thing that you have to talk about.
Wait, Senator, wait a minute. Polar bears aren't dying?
No. In Canada, of the some 13 populations, 12 of the 13 are actually increasing. The other is decreasing because of the hunting laws that are there. That's being changed right now. But forget about polar bears. Okay. They're going to be fine.
Okay.
But here's the serious thing, and that is you'll find out this morning with Lisa Jackson, who is the administrator of the EPA, an Obama appointee, that they are basing the endangerment finding on the IPCC, that's the United Nations, science. All this that has been now totally destroyed.
Yeah, it's already been disproven. They dummied the information. They have lied. Why are we basing anything on lies? Why are we building anything on shifting sand?
Well, that's what we're going to try to stop. Today's the day. It's Showdown in about an hour from 2 hours from now. Okay. And we're going to find out she, by her own admission, is basing all of this endangerment finding. And for people who are listening to us who may not know this Washington gobbledygook, that means that we're going to do the same thing that we would have done if they had been successful in having a cap-and-trade tax. Largest tax increase in the history of America, some $300 to $400 billion a year.
Cap-and-trade will kill America.
It would kill it economically. Done. I think you have to almost come to the conclusion that that's what they want.
Senator, you want to get out your point, and I want to have a good radio show. But can we cut all this? Can you get rid of the senator hat for a second? And I'll get rid of the stupid Mancow radio hat.
Yeah.
Can we talk like we're a couple of guys in your living room smoking cigars?
Got it.
Honestly, Senator, are they? I just can't wrap my mind around it. And, of course, I don't think like them. Are they trying to destroy the country? Honestly, what do they think they're doing? Because I can't wrap my mind around it, sir.
All right, what they're trying to do is have, the real liberals, I'm talking about the Hollywood elites, they want to run everyone else's life, but they don't want to change theirs. And the reason all this is going on is because these far-left environmental alarmists, and I'm talking about MoveOn.org and George Soros and Michael Moore and that crowd, they put millions of dollars into campaigns. Remember the guy out there, I know you remember this because I was on your show, in 2006 who lost, Pombo is his name, Richard Pombo, out there in California. He lost because they put about $4 to $7 million in a race against him, and so they are the ones who are calling the shots. This is all going to change. Yeah, we're sitting in the living room, forget about Washington and the language up here. They are trying to pass the largest, most destructive tax increase in the history of this country. And the motivation, if you go back to Jacques Chirac and to Margot Wallstrom, this is way back in the beginning. They said this is not about climate, it's about leveling the playing field for big business worldwide. In other words, let's bring our wealth down, bring theirs up.
So is Barack Obama just a New World Order guy, and he's not a patriot, he's just a New World Order guy, and he's been bought and paid for by the corporations? Is that the situation?
I don't say the corporations. The corporations, a lot of them are the victims of this thing. It's by the environmentalists. They're the ones that are destroying this country. When I say environmentalists, I'm not talking about people who care about the environment, Mancow. Let's be real clear about that. These are people who really believe that they're the kind of people that bomb construction sites. They don't want to do anything that will be progressive. They want to kill America in terms of energy.
Well, and they also want, this Gaia movement, and I encourage people to just look out. You'll see them, these boxes that are everywhere, these green boxes, and they encourage you to put things in there. And they're metal boxes that are in supermarket parking lots around America. Anyway, their whole movement, when you really get down to it, is they would like to see a major portion of humanity die off on this planet.
Well, right now, it's a matter of energy. When they say they want to kill oil, gas, coal, nuclear, how do you run this machine called America if you don't have those things? The answer is, Mancow, you can't, and they don't want to.
Okay, but listen, Senator James Inhofe on the program here. Senator, I have spent time with Barack Obama. Did you hang up on me?
No.
Okay. I have spent time with Barack Obama, okay, and I think he's a nothing individual. I really think he's a mirror individual. I understand why he was the perfect presidential candidate, because he's whoever you want him to be. This is a twice-abandoned child by fathers and a once-abandoned child by a mother. This is a kid his whole life. I mean, I know the type. This is a kid his whole life. He's tried to please everybody. But certainly he has to know. He's not a stupid guy, though. He has to know that cap and trade and jacking up all the taxes right now when America's hurting will crush this country. He has children. Why would they even consider cap and trade?
Well, you got to keep in mind who you're dealing with. This is a guy that's never had a real job. He's been a community activist, and what's by definition that's equal distribution of the wealth. Mm-hmm. This is the type of thing that his background is there, and so it's not.
It's so
I've
stupid.
never. Let me say a little bit stronger terms, because I've said this before and I've been criticized for it. All the institutions that make America greater than other countries, that distinguish us from other countries, are under attack by him. Not just health, not just health care, not just the insurance industry, not just the banking industry, everything else. You look at those people. Yeah. Don't let them off the hook. The ones who voted for the $700 billion bailout, that was the first beginning of all of this.
Yeah.
And when you see people who say they're conservatives now, and you go back, that's the tool that he has been using to destroy the economy in this country, in my opinion.
I am with you 100%. This is by design. They are crashing our economy on purpose because a frightened people are easy to control, and that's what they want. Thomas Carl, the head of Obama's new climate change office. Have you talked about this guy, Senator?
No, I've been talking about Holdren, though. He's the guy that said, well, I don't have that quote in front of me, but it's shocking. He intentionally wants to destroy our ability to provide energy, because he says so long as we have resources like that, we'll never put the resources into green energy. And this is the type of people he surrounds himself with.
So destroy America so that we have to go green and everybody gets rich. And wow. Well, this is the guy that's been staying on top of it. Inhofe.senate.gov.